MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the first of this quick two-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Jays are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Randy Armstrong, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Stepping in, Joe Carter, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch on its way, and the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike one. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday. This offense needs to adjust itself.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been putting up a lot of runs lately from top to bottom, just swinging the bat super nice, pass the baton mentality. Guys not trying to do too much, trusting in the teammates behind them.
Next to bat for Toronto, Peter Boykin. And he's been tearing the cover off the ball these past few days, as you see there. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And to be on the beach in Hawaii tonight. 43 degrees at first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Way outside. 1-2. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with it.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Wiggins going back on it. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo home run off the bat of Troy Tulowitzki. Number 13 for him on the year. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Stepping in for the Jays, Josh Donaldson. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Jays off to a good start thanks to the solo shot. Home half of the first coming up at PNC Park. It's now 1-0 Toronto. Aaron Sanchez, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Thanks, Matt. Aaron Sanchez, he is the complete package. Big, strong guy, 6'6", about 215 pounds. Power fastball 95 to 98 with sink. Great curveball and a terrific changeup. This guy is the real deal.
Now at the plate, Christian Brummett. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And one batter in, and the Blue Jays are going to have to handle a threat on the base paths.
Hey, one of the things that makes it so tough to pitch is you consistently have to make good pitches. Even on 2-0, you just can't lay one right down the middle.
Yeah, I'm sure he wanted to nip a corner right there, but hats off, challenging 2-0 in a fastball count. He came and got some.
In now, Owen Christian, and a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Sanchez, or the Sanchez as he's been called, he was selected in the 1st round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And he got him. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He's got a batting average of over 400 with runners in scoring position coming into this one. I love watching him in those situations because he gets really dialed in. Hopefully we get to see some of that today.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Brummett stands at first with 1 out. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Now the 2-0. Runners off for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. Not going to get him as he strikes second. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on show track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Tyler Wiggins, having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the NL batting chase. Skied into straightaway right. Boykin has a read on it. And that retires the side. Pirates leave 1. It remains 1-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Roberto Alomar, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the 2nd inning. And now the 3rd baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. Now a flare out to left center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Batting 6th, first baseman, Forrest
Into the box now, Forrest Ross. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. He's set and the pitch. Popped him up. Brummett waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Pompey is 6'2" and bats left, but throws right-handed. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates. The time you get called up and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game.
But gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Batting 8th, catcher, Walter Orojo.
Stepping in, Walter Orojo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. He pulls this one into right. Clemente is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1 left for Toronto. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Christopher Wiggins will be the one to lead things off now against Aaron Sanchez. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit down the third baseline. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. It's a nice piece of hit, and maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Now at the plate, Randy Wiggins. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. He's set. Here it comes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And guys, looking at the numbers, although this team won their last game, they did commit 2 errors, which they are going to have to clean up today if they're going to be more effective on the defensive side of the ball. Let's see who flashes the leather in this one.
The breaking ball that time in for a strike. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. Don't want to forget about it. The 0-1 on its way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
The 1-1 misses for the second ball. Wiggins leads off first with 1 away. Runner's on the move for second, and he fouls this one off. He's on the move again from first. Got him swinging. The throw. Short hop, but he's out. Great play to pick the throw and slap the tag on him to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Next to bat for Toronto, Aaron Sanchez. 9-1-2 due up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. The 0-2 home. And not much of an effort there as he'll look at strike 3 called. And on 3 pitches, he's your first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 29.
Ready for another chance? Joe Carter, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Carter, originally from the Sooner State of Oklahoma, is making a push for the All-Star squad this year with a great year. 3rd in voting among left fielders entering the day.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A high fastball is in there.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Leading off the inning, Scott Gifford, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Scott Gifford.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And the pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Line softly toward the hole, and this is taken for the out.
Batting ninth, pitcher Randy Armstrong.
Up next for the Buccos, Randy Armstrong. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Pompey has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
At center fielder number 27, Christian Brummett.
Striding in once again, Christian Brummett. He reached on a single in his first try. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-0 is a sinker in the dirt.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike one. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Check swing grounder to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. After the break, don't go away. Troy Tulowitzki will start things off. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Pirates nothing. Back alongside Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the shortstop Troy Tulowitzki heads in to start out the inning. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, as it heads to the corner. A fair ball. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Digging in to try it again, Josh Donaldson. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Into the box, Roberto Alomar, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. A base hit in his first trip. 1-0 pitch on the way. Now here's a drive out to right center field. He's in at second safely, as a run will score on the play as well. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box now, Forrest Ross. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 home is hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year, as the Blue Jays have opened it up further now, 4-0.
Now that one is definitely worth looking at again with our show track technology. It had plenty of distance to get out of the park, and you can see why when it's hit at 115 miles an hour. That's not something you see every day.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Center fielder, Dalton Pompey.
Stepping in now, Dalton Pompey. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single.
Yeah, and after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hit streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one just missed outside. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. Here it comes, 1-0. There goes the runner. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Pompey, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. The 2-2 one more time. He pulls this one into right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Aaron.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Sanchez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the stretch. Down the third baseline. Scooped up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. Jay's out in front here, 4-zip. Digging in for his second at-bat, Owen Christian. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 23.
Here comes the first pitch. This is flared out towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out.
The right fielder, number 21, Roberto Clemente.
Settling in now, Roberto Clemente. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First delivery to him on the way. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Got him to swing out of his shoes on that one, 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Very weakly on the ground. And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Tyler Wiggins will be next. Now the payoff pitch home. Fly ball right down the line in left. Carter has a beat on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, third baseman, Tyler Wiggins.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Tyler Wiggins. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
There to field it is Tulowitzki. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Joe Carter. A hit in 2 tries so far. Chopper to short. Christian is there, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Peter Boykin.
Digging in once again, Peter Boykin. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. First pitch coming, here it is. And that misses, ball 1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. Runner goes for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
Boykin, the runner at second with 1 away. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Boy, Dero, so close to getting the strikeout there. Needed to make one more pitch and didn't throw a good enough breaking ball there with 2 strikes.
Yeah, and that's what you pray for from an offensive standpoint. You try and pick up that red spinning dot that constitutes slider coming in there, and then you hope it doesn't fall off the table. He was able to get himself inside that baseball and get a ribby hit.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Hit hard to the right side. No hits to this point. Here's the 0-1. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3 on a nice dig at first, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Pirates nothing. Stepping up to the plate, Christopher Wiggins. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
The 1-0. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Pompey comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Randy Wiggins.
Striding into the box, Randy Wiggins. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 5, Brian Brummett.
Ready now, Brian Brummett. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking the zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Now another 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Now in the box, Roberto Alomar. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance.
Roberto Alomar.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And the 6th inning opens with a flyout, 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Forrest Ross.
Ready to take his hacks again, Forrest Ross, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Standing in now, Dalton Pompey, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. Ball 1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Walter Arrojo.
Digging in once again, Walter Arrojo. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Ross on third with 2 out. Behind 0-2 now. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Blue Jays held in check, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Up next for the Buccos, Scott Gifford. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here. So 1-1. There's a fastball that misses.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. The 3-1. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Fred Wiggins will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 25, Fred Wiggins.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Boykin is after it. He can't get there as it falls in, and he is in there.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter giving that bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Christian Brummett. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now a bunt attempt here, and the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
Now batting, shortstop, Owen Christian.
Ready for another chance. Owen Christian. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's set and the pitch. Check swing called strike. 0-1. As a look, now the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1. It's the zone. A curveball in there for a strike. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates.
I always say hitting is a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Here now the 2-2. It's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a breaking ball stays outside. Looking at his career totals, Clemente enters the day with a slugging percentage in the 460s, a number he can be proud of. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Pompey at the track. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Pirates strand a couple. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Back here in Pittsburgh, 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. Elmer Christian is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 45, Elmer Christian.
Riding in once again, Aaron Sanchez. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Sanchez.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Missed with a slider. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
In now, Joe Carter. As he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Hit back up the middle. Wiggins takes it in. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Peter Boykin.
Ready for another shot now. Peter Boykin. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Grounded softly to the right. Wiggins gonna have to hurry. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Stretch time coming up here in Pittsburgh. The Blue Jays on top, 5-0. Digging in to try it again. Tyler Wiggins will try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Hit on the ground to third. Donaldson's there. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Into the box, Christopher Wiggins. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Now the 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs. When you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
Hero, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Here comes the first pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. The 1-0. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Wiggins stands at first with 1 out. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're trying to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. The set and the 1-1 pitch is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
The set and the 2-1 pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Here now the 2-2. He's offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
First baseman, number 10.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Stepping in now, Scott Gifford, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates first baseman. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
No runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates.
Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And that runner crossing from second scores their first run. It's now a 5-1 game.
Hey, there's still time left in this one, D-Roll. With that base hit here in the 7th inning, they're still trailing, but at least they've got a fighting chance.
Yeah, hopefully this offense, Dan, finds its focus now from the 7th inning on after that RBI knock right there, and they put together a bunch of good ABs.
For the first pitch, a check at first, and the runner back in standing. Standing in now, Elmer Christian, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
Hey, here's a case right here, D-Roll, where as a pitcher you could really help himself. With a 2-out RBI here, this would be a huge run if he could drive this run in.
Dan, this is already a win-win in my book for the 8-hole hitter to grab an RBI knock. Not only does he get the pitcher up, he turns the lineup over for next inning. This is unbelievable.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Line drive to left. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, D-Roll. You're facing the opposing pitcher, and you give up a 2-out RBI.
I got to believe he's contemplating retirement. A 2-out knock given up to the opposing pitcher.
Listen, as a pitcher, you hate to give up base hits, but you doubly hate to give up base hits to the opposing pitcher.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead.
Now pitching for Toronto, number 62, Aaron Luke.
Into the box now, Christian Brummett. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. Now the 1-0 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
3-0 now.
Yep, 3-0.
2 down, runners at first and second. That's in there. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Locks him up for strike 3. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. 8th inning coming up. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Pirates 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Troy Tulowitzki. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And Tulowitzki can't come up with that one as he falls behind. 0-2 now.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit. You start pitching where this guy's at, you're seeing nothing. You're seeing vapor.
Tulowitzki comes up empty there as he swings and misses for the first down. 5-2 our score as we get a look inside the numbers. It's our starter comparison for the 2 gentlemen that took the hill to start the ball game. Ready once again, Josh Donaldson. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
2-0 now. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. On to second goes Donaldson. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Comes set with the 0-1. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Brummett on the move. He can't get to it. This one's down. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Forrest Ross will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Alomar leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Here it comes on 0-2. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Brummett on the move. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
In now, Dalton Pompey, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And that one just missed outside.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's an 8-2 game.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands in.